Hey folks, and welcome to part 14 of Gurumin, a Monstrous Adventure. And in the last part, we explored the snowy parts of Pimento Mountain. Yeah, we explored that part, got some items back for the friends, and opened up some more levels within the game. In this part, we pretty much got a boss fight against Shadow Parin. Remember I called that doppelganger of hers the Shadow version? Yeah, we're gonna be facing her in this part, so we gotta get ready for the next battle. And it sounds like a freaking Tekken game, but as you can see, some more areas open up. But as always, I'm going to be quiet and let the scene play out. I'll check back in with you later.
Getting here couldn't have been easy.
You again. Are you the shape-shifting monster?
Sorry to burst your bubble. I don't have time for shape-shifting. Your doppelganger is just inside.
Either way, you're the one behind this. Let Pino go!
Can't do that. It's for her own good.
What?
Bye.
Get back here!
Okay, that was a weird little confrontation, but we're not done yet. We still have pretty much another cutscene to go through, so I'm gonna be quiet once again and let it play.
Like, what took you so long? I've been waiting like forever. You make me sick, you slimy shapeshifter. Hello, you're the one ruining the prince's plans. Besides, don't you think I look a lot better in this outfit than you? Is that shovel for putting on makeup? I am like so talented. I can look like anybody. Check this. Oh. Or this. Who's that? Maybe that was lame. But this is the real me. Breathtaking, no? I like the last one better. You stink! What did you do with Pino? You mean the prince didn't tell you? Then again, why would he tell a stupid human? Either way, you're not getting past me. You got it all wrong. I'm not taking the fall for your adventures. After I beat you, I'll change back and take all the cake I can eat.
Well, that was a interesting banner between Shadow Parent and, herself. Well, she's not Shadow Parent anymore. She's known as Cream. I just kind of wanted to keep that a secret between the people who haven't played this game before. So, yeah, the thing with Cream is that she transformed between, being your doppelganger and herself. And you can only damage her or only seem to damage her when she's herself. So when you try to hit her as your doppelganger, she really doesn't take any damage. So you have to wait until you get the opportunity to attack her when she transforms into her normal self. So she'll give you plenty of opportunity to do that. You just have to be careful because she's extremely powerful, even though it doesn't really look like it. But I'm just attacking her to keep her away from, hurting me, and I'm doing such a miserable job at doing that. So yeah, in this fight, I was just reckless in this fight, folks. I really was. I wasn't, being strategic as I should have been, but it made the fight a little longer than what it needed to be. So yeah, most of this part is the fight itself, and then we have, after the fight, a couple of cutscenes, and then we're back to, normal gameplay and such. So yeah, but since this fight is just mostly me wailing around like a jackass, how are you folks doing today? I'm doing just fine, getting these playthroughs out as far as like Gurumin, a Monstrous Adventure, because it was at one point where I took a month-long break from playing this game because I pretty much just lost interest and was trying to get other playthroughs out of the way, such as Drill Dozer. So at the time that this goes up, Drill Dozer should be completely finished. And I also have another playthrough that I'll be posting too, but I don't know if I'll be posting it at the time of this recording. So be on the lookout for that. So folks, yeah, I'm just coming in with these playthroughs and we'll just see how it goes from there. And I almost got about half her health already down already. Just gotta pretty much just make sure that I don't die on her, and just make sure I got plenty of healing items so far, so I'm good. There's no way of me pretty much just losing this battle between, me and her. Anyway, as this battle is going on, have you folks ever heard of a show called Legends of Chamberlain Heights? It was a show that used to show on Comedy Central. I don't even know if it still shows on Comedy Central, because as you folks know, I don't really watch TV these days because it's mostly just reruns of the same stuff over and over. And speaking of that, me and the co-host with the most, was talking about like the death of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. How it's understandable that they show new shows today because of the kids and whatnot, but man, Cartoon Network is the worst out of the two. They show the same shows, like the same four shows over and over and over again. I think the last time I checked out Cartoon Network, they was showing Teen Titans Go, which many people don't like, except for the modern kids, obviously. Teen Titans Go, The Amazing World of Gumball, OKKO, Craig of the Creek, I think that's the new show. But them are like the only four shows that are pretty much playing on Cartoon Network these days. I mean, at least Nickelodeon has some variety, which is the Loud House, which I'm starting to like because I don't know, it just reminds me of the old school stuff. SpongeBob SquarePants, which I believe is turning 20 next year. So yeah, think about that if you watched it from the beginning. Yeah, SpongeBob is turning freaking 20 years old. What else shows they shows? And they show a bunch of reality shows on there too. So I can't really think of cartoons as far as like cartoons that they show on Nickelodeon. SpongeBob and The Loud House are the only ones that's coming to mind. And as you can see, Cream is pretty much getting more feisty. I have pretty much a gang of doppelgangers to deal with, and they are really feisty. They're pretty much just getting on my nerves, so I have to kind of separate myself from that. Them, you pretty much at this point trying to find the real Cream. And you can see that the real Cream is because she's the only one that's really taking damage at the time. So as long as you scout her out, you'll be able to cause some damage. So I say stand in the middle and do like a range attack that'll be able to get all three. But anyway, yeah, as I was going with the Legends of Chamberlain Heights thing, it's an okay show. It's kind of weird. It's kind of sad that it got canceled after the second season. I actually kind of like that show. Comedy Central was kind of branching off with something new, and I can kind of appreciate for what they was trying to do, even though like one season is like 10 episodes. What's up with that? I wouldn't even call 10 episodes a season. But with that, folks, we defeated Cream. So Cream is defeated, and we are able to move on. We got ourselves another life gem here, so of course I'm going to grab it. I think, as I was stating before, that's the only way to really end the stage, so I don't think there's no lifeless gem run. I could be wrong, but I brought that up before. But before that, cutscene time, so enjoy, folks.
Like, no way! Tell me, where's Pino? But why? You're human. Why would you help a monster? I don't get it. There's nothing to get. These monsters are my friends. I didn't know humans could care. The prince isn't rebuilding a phantom kingdom. What does he really want? You're wrong. The real prince would never. Ah! But why? You! Why did you do that?
She served her purpose. Now my plan begins in earnest.
What plan?
If you want to save Pino, come to Eggplant Caverns. I'll be waiting for you.
Hey! Please?
All right. Shall we go?
Well, okay then, but I'm not going to head to Eggplant Caverns just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do some other stuff before we actually head to that. And just in case you was wondering, Eggplant Cavern is just the area that just opened up for us. And I like how as the missile was passing by, Paco was like, "What?" Because obviously I'd probably be like that too if I saw a missile shoot over my head. But anyway, yeah, before we actually get to Eggplant Cavern, there's a couple of stuff I want to do before we actually get there. But right now I'm going to spend the rest of this time just going into the town and pretty much upgrading some stuff before we start off our next adventure. So let's go ahead and head into town and let's go ahead and upgrade some stuff. So before I actually upgrade some stuff, I'm going to talk to Grandpa right here, and I'm actually going to see about giving her giving some medals, because we actually have some medals from completing the stages and stuff within the fast period of time. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that just before he's telling us a story, but right now. But let's go ahead and give him some medals so we can go ahead and give him the silver. I think we got a couple of golds and we have some bronze, and bronze is real simple to get. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, right now I'm just messing around in town right quick, but I am gonna upgrade what I have on me just because it's something to do. So basically, yeah, this guy is still talking about the date and whatnot. But as you can see, the master parts is $9,999, but I don't want to spend it on that, not just yet. But right now we're going to talk to Disc and see if we can get some items upgraded here, because I got way too much junk and it's about time to start upgrading some stuff anyway, because I've been holding on to the junk that I've been collecting pretty much over the adventure for far too long. So why not upgrade some stuff? So we just upgraded an item we have, and it increased the number of jars, like the effectiveness of the jars. So that's good. Actually, we just spent the cat ears. That was one of the items that was on sale, so I just decided to collect that because that's gonna help me on the adventure. It's good for you folks to try to collect every item that's in that store, that shop that this run, because it's gonna help you out, especially the vampire hat. That's gonna help you out tremendously, because that takes damage and kind of negates it for a while. But I was looking for this lady right here, because she pretty much opens the mystery bag, and I have a couple of mystery bags. So it was nice to have chocolate inside, but I also have a pharaoh hat, and you'll see what I'll do with the pharaoh hat in just a couple of moments here. But yeah, folks, basically I'm just looking through and seeing what I have. So yeah, it makes the wear feel very important, but you'll see. But now I'm just, like I stated before, I'm just messing around right now, just see what I can do and see what I can upgrade. Speaking of upgrading, I'm about to upgrade the helmet that I'm wearing, which pretty much allows for the damage to have the damage reduced by 50%. It kind of stacks on top, so a 1.2 effect was added to the helmet as far as like attack damage and whatnot. So now that I pretty much equipped up, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the monster village. Why not, you know? And I'm ready for the next set of dungeons that we're going to be tackling within the next part, so I hope you folks are ready for that. It's pretty much going to be dungeons that we've already cleared, but with a twist. So I hope you folks join me for part 15. You folks have a nice day and take care.